And the other film that we watched was obviously M3GAN, which I'm still going to call M3GAN.
M3GAN.
That is what it looks like.
M3GAN sounds like something that I've heard before. M3GAN.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's ringing a bell and I don't know what.
Interesting.
Suddenly rang the bell of not good though. Did it?
I don't know. We'll find out when we discuss it.
Yes.
Here we go. M3GAN. M3GAN is movie.
Oh. Is it?
Yes. It is horror movie. Kind of horror in quotations because it's not really a horror movie, but yeah.
Yes. Half of the movie was not horror.
Half the movie was fucking boring.
Yes.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Alright, first impressions, I feel like we know where Dia's go with this, but you can start us off.
So this movie is robot AI gone wrong.
I wonder
And
where we've seen
Chucky
that plot before.
combined, but shittier.
Yeah.
Half of the movie is exposition. And that was boring. Yes. Yeah, not fun.
I'm just gonna sum this film up as dumb. That was the one thing I could think of in my head.
Yeah, probably like kind of campy.
Sure.
Yes. For me, I'm like, it's kind of like that Chucky movie that came out with Mark Hamill. The thing I don't like about either of these movies is I don't get why you have to make it like robot. Why can't you just make it? You know how Chucky was just literally fucking murderer puts his soul into a doll. Like that shit's stupid as fuck.
Because
But like
people
at
don't
least
believe in
it's
ghosts anymore.
kind of fun and creative because like that's a fun franchise. I'm sick of the fucking make it about killer robot for kid thing. I don't know. It's what it doesn't really work with because it's trying to make it like more realistic, I guess, to fit your life, like the modern stuff.
I think,
and then everything that you kind of look at everything through the lens of like, oh, they're trying to keep this realistic, but like the stuff like this wouldn't happen because it just wouldn't.
To me, I felt like they played into more the artificial intelligence and that whole side of things that's become a bit more popular now. Would you say previous films? Well, to be fair, this film didn't play into it enough. But do you feel like previous films have played into that side of things and exploring?
Okay, there's a thing here. I think it comes with a bit of a unique lens when it comes to parenting and technology, and that's where I think
there's a lot of things going on.
I think that's where it's at its strongest.
Yeah,
but just the whole general concept of killer robot AI friend thing, it's been done before. We literally watched Chucky a couple of years ago.
Chucky.
I've never seen that one, so I don't really have any context.
The name of
the
you know Chucky, right?
Yeah, I know Chucky.
So they made a remake a couple of years ago with Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Chucky, and it's like robot version of Chucky.
Okay.
Was Chucky
it's
an AI?
It's literally the same thing as this movie.
Same thing.
Was he an AI? Because I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yes. No, this is completely not. This has no criticism on this movie. But do you remember why the AI went rogue?
No.
Because there was one of the coders was like pissed off, so he put in like a code of like make it a murderer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fucking funny. Yeah. I feel like this movie. I think this is a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's like on the same level as that Chucky movie because where I think it does some stuff better than that movie, but also fails at some stuff. I think it's. I don't know. It feels very kind of disjointed in what it wants to achieve because like I kind of wanted it as a fun slasher, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, we're actually this is more of a drama about the relationship between the mum and the daughter and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I could kind of vibe with it. But then the ending kind of just goes into like slasher stuff. Yeah. And it doesn't feel like, okay, typically in a slasher, I don't really care when like people, I kind of want like people to start dying and shit. But then at the end, it's kind of just like, I don't know. I don't really hate these characters enough for wanting the doll to kill them, like the main two characters. So I'm just like, I kind of didn't really enjoy the final fight because it was just like, I don't know.
No one died.
But also, all of the kills in this movie felt super hollow to me. But also, I I do understand why you make this a PG-13 movie because you probably want kids to be like, oh, this is the message
Wait,
for kids.
robots.
What rating is this
Scary.
film again?
Like M.
Okay.
So kid be like, all right, no more iPad time.
Yeah.
Because the robot will kill me.
Because there's no
Yeah.
violence in this movie, which I think is an absolute shame. Because I wish, at least, because I felt nothing from the kills. Like I want like some, at least have some gore in there or something. I feel like this would have been better with an R rating. Because guess what? Fun fact: this was an R-rated movie that they cut into a PG-13 movie. So yeah.
Because adults don't need to learn about the iPads.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
This film felt like a satire on life.
But it wasn't even satirical.
It was supposed
It
to be a
wasn't
criticism on modern parenting. You know?
Yeah. But I don't think
feel
it
like-
was like
Playing into some
humorous
jokes on the
enough to actually,
Furbies and the AI and
By the way,
machine
It's not supposed to
learning.
be humorous.
do you remember the very, very first shot of the movie? It was fucking hilarious when you get
Yeah.
the ad about everyone in the
yeah.
theater started laughing, and
Mhm.
it didn't keep up that momentum for the rest of the entire first act and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I felt like they were trying to make a statement.
Well, the statement
Aside
is,
from the parenting stuff, I'm very much tunnel vision, and I'm still tunnel visioning it.
what's the
Tunnel
statement
visioning, tunnel.
they're making?
Can't talk. Sorry.
What's the statement you think they're making?
Artificial intelligence, machine learning.
It's bad?
Furbies are the dumb.
That's not the statement.
I
That's
mean,
not really a
it can be a
statement.
statement.
What is that?
I
Furbies
think
are dumb.
I mean, Furbies are dumb.
The clear one is probably like parenting.
Yeah, that's
and
the
just,
obvious
like,
one, and that's the main one.
AI
more
take
time
them
with
too
you.
far bad.
Yeah.
Your typical thing they've done since Skynet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is like a thing that like it's relevant in today's society, but it doesn't. But they're still using old ways of thinking around AI. That's
Very
just
much
like
so.
classic shit that just doesn't really hold up
No.
to modern scrutiny.
Well, the modern issue is, will AI win against copyright laws? Make a movie about that.
Just one of
Yes.
they're just trying to be one of the kids. They're just trying to be like the kids, talking about the hot topics.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it seems like all of the scientists who made this fucking robot were kind of just incompetent. Like even in the first scene, they just fuck up shit. And it's just like, maybe that should be the moral of the thing. Don't make
Well,
AI
I guess
if you're
that's
just
another
fucking
thing.
stupid.
They're pointing out, it's like, oh, capitalism, yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought that worked well. Yeah. No,
Well,
yeah.
it's pretty
Especially
clear.
as a lot of there was actually some really good stuff about toys that I was like, oh, this is me because I collect toys as like a
that's
collector, not as
Lego
just like
Man.
someone who.
Mm-hmm.
So like that moment which is super Lego movie by the way, where she goes in and goes like, these are toys, but they're not toys. It's just like a line from the Lego movie. And I was like, oh no, I totally see that. There were a lot of moments in this that kind of, I don't know, there's a weird view that people have of people who like collect things. I don't know, that I don't think holds. I kind of get what they're doing in the Lego movie, but with this one, I don't know. When the fucking like therapist lady comes in and goes like, "Oh, they're toys, but like, why don't you just like play with them?" Like, if it's I don't know, collector's items are different, especially in the context of the ones in the movie because they have like old toys.
Yeah.
Like
Vintage.
actual like vintage shit that hasn't been opened. And the bit where she cuts open the box and me and Lachlan were just going,
I feel like most people these days would understand what collectibles are.
yeah.
But I guess the movie's like, no, boomers don't. Or it's like,
Yeah.
because a lot of people
And it's not
collect
even
things,
she
you
has
know?
like a huge collection of shit. Like,
Yeah.
in, like I'm going to compare this to the Lego movie because they are
Yeah.
doing a Lego movie with that aspect of the parenting stuff a little bit. She doesn't have a whole lot of collectibles. It's just like a
on
little
the
shelf
display on the shelf,
of
right?
really old stuff that have been packaged for a long time. It's not like the Lego movie where like he's opened the stuff, so I guess it makes sense. The kid can kind of play around with it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I found it really dumb. We're not even into the actual review. This is the first
No,
impressions. Like, there's a lot of shit there.
She could have just said, hey, that cost me $1,000. Don't open it. But I guess not. Anyway, shall we move on to the next one? Yes, all right. Acting, yo. Who is the actors of this movie? I don't know.
Me neither.
Shall we
The
look
girl
them
from
up?
Get Out.
Girl from Get Out. As
The
The
Gemma or something like that.
Scientist lady aunt.
Yeah.
Yes, guardian figure of the movie. Creator of M3GAN.
Yeah.
I thought she played the role pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the role. Yeah.
It's pretty. I thought the daughter was pretty decent.
Oh, the daughter's. I feel like at the moments where the daughter's being annoying, I'm like, yo, that's a real kid, for real.
So good acting.
So real. I guess if it's acting, you did good.
I don't feel like she came to set and just sulked. I feel like she was probably acting. But yeah. Notable for a performance from Ronnie Cheng.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. His delivery was very weird.
Funny.
I don't know if I assume it was an issue with direction, but all of his lines were delivered just like weirdly, like with I don't know. But he was also pretty funny.
Yes.
And he was kind of the only character I felt like made the movie somewhat enjoyable in terms of like being a bit more satirical because he's like the boss dude and like he's feeling he's a capitalist. If you want to be like a capitalist satire, I feel like Ronnie Cheng's role would have made it better. No, I don't know. His performance was fucking weird. Like I don't know.
He was directed to be foreign Asian venture capitalist.
Born in America.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like that particularly. Yeah, or just an American dude.
Or is
yeah. He there was like a few. I can't like remember any of his dialogue to be honest. But like there were moments where like that line was delivered really weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's just a weird dude, bro. Dudes can be weird.
He's quirky like that.
Yeah.
Okay, who's I guess those are the main characters. Oh, there's the assistant dude, which had a bit,
Which
but
is
that's about it.
Like the two people in the thing.
Ronnie's assistant.
Oh yeah, the character that like
He
the
died.
side plot that like didn't really matter. Like
No.
it was kind of to justify his. Sorry,
Spoilers,
that was
but-
I was going to spoil something. Trying to justify something. It's some actions that occur throughout the film. But
Weird.
yeah, that's more writing stuff. But like, overall, the performances were okay. I guess.
M3GAN's act.
Was it?
I think it was a few people, maybe? I don't know.
Did they use CG for any of it?
Because I felt like in some scenes it looks like it's a real human.
Yeah, that's how I thought.
Walking.
Like
At some scenes it's CG, I think. But she has a voice actor, or is it just completely generated?
I don't know because they can completely generate it.
Yeah. Well,
She would probably have a voice actor.
So I can't tell if I don't know Ami or Amy, AMIE, but Amy Donald and Jenna Davis.
Okay.
And I need to find out who is who. So yeah, Jenna Davis is the voice actress, and Amy Donald was the mocap, I guess, or the physical body actress.
I guess it was serviceable. I mean, like, yeah, it was good for being a robot, I guess. The singing was appalling, but really funny.
Oh, he did sing.
But we'll get into that with more spoilers because a specific thing that I found very funny with one of the placements on the songs. But yeah.
They had about 6 to 7 different puppets doing different things.
Yeah.
But it was a combination of there was Amy, and then there was puppets and VFX, and
yeah. And the VFX were done by Weta that did Avatar.
Oh yeah,
and everything.
Little Kiwis.
Yeah,
they're getting bought out by Unity.
No,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I was watching the behind the scenes for Thor: Love and Thunder, and like they didn't use they did sometimes, but like barely used any blue screen because they used the Mandalorian thing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
See, I think that's what Unity's buying Weta for. Because they're like, game engine, VFX.
Yeah, because they
also
do
because people are starting to use the thing.
They do the
3D
thing, yeah.
The thing.
And Taika Waititi obviously worked on The Mandalorian. That's how we got the thing to you. Anyhow, let's talk a bit about the writing of this movie.
Alrighty.
Which I feel like we can agree is
kind of doo-doo, but like
poopy.
I found that the start of the movie was pretty boring, but like eventually I got into like, okay, there's like this drama of the parent and the daughter, and I was like, okay, I buy this. Like this is something this is pretty realistic in the way that like a lot of kids probably
I mean, especially in this case, not just in general parenting, but she lost the parents and then she has to adapt with grief and a new world.
And at one point she says, every day I wake up, something around that I wish my parents were not dead.
Damn.
Which reminded me of every day I wake up and I wish you were dead. Yeah.
Ooh.
What an Adam Drive
A reference? No.
I don't. Maybe. I don't.
Okay.
But from the scene where we are shown of her parents, we were shown her parents, they seem kind of not good.
I mean, well, we don't know enough about them.
Yeah, we don't. So, like, from what we are shown, like, they're not showing.
Actually, yeah, we barely find out anything about them in general. We find out that, like, we got the start, like, a scene at the start, and then a bit where she briefly reminisces on one memory. But, like, I don't know. You don't really actually, it doesn't really affect her that much.
Yeah,
unmemorable parents.
Yeah.
Well, I specifically just remember the dad being kind of dismissive, but like, yeah, whatever. You can do whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I guess they were arguing, and then they crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess the girl was fond of her parents.
Yes.
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 Yeah. A lot of the dialogue was really, really bad. It's a lot of
really bad.
Honestly, it's like, do you remember Malignant?
I never watched that one.
Oh.
Didn't you watch that one?
No.
You didn't.
You guys watched that with Nelson, right?
We
Oh, yeah, we watched it with Nelson.
Yeah, I didn't join in on that one. I was going to, but I didn't.
Yeah. It's because that's the same writer, right? James Wan. It reminds me of that movie in the case to like, fuck, the dialogue is bad, bro.
Bad.
For example,
Bad.
minor spoilers, but I'll tread lightly. M3GAN does a killing and then afterwards sings Titanium.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Sunday used that as her be real.
That's real. That is real.
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone is such a fucking generic character. I don't know. Like, you know when people are gonna die because they're not depicted as good people, and like shit like that. I don't know. This entire story feels very generic, done before, not done as well, except for the new angle of the parenting thing, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want the fan off?
I don't mind.
Alright, then we're back. Yeah. I will give it credit. There was one thing that they set up at the start of the movie that had the best payoff at the end of the movie. I predicted it was good. I could predict everything in this movie, honestly. But I predicted that was going to happen. I was like, if they don't do it, I was going to be pissed off, but they did it. And I was so fucking happy. I was literally screaming in the cinema because there were only like 3 other people in the cinema. But like, I got very hyped about one thing that happens at the end, which we'll get into in spoilers, obviously.
Yes.
But they did pay off that great thing. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of flawed. There's a lot of logical fallacies in the way people view things, though, in this world. I don't know. Like we were talking about with the collecting toys thing, that like a very dumb outlook on that sort of shit. That's not very nuanced at all. Their views on technology, despite like the overall theme of being good, like just the views on AI don't really make sense. Or like, I don't know, typical AI takeover bit you see like before.
Yeah. And for some reason, I guess the scientists, they just forgot to put like barriers that could prevent that, which is normal to do if you're
the scientists in this movie are fucking dumb and like
negligent.
It's very negligent scientists.
Yeah. Even though I think a fucking main character like built a robot in college with like a box of scraps or something.
Apparently, yes.
Oh, she does feel a bit Tony Stark with the way that she's like a fucking robot genius at times. But she's also
she is
like
a robot genius.
But she's also kind of fucking dumb when it comes to actually making sure the robot doesn't take over the world and shit.
Yeah.
I could never foresee them exceeding my own what my imagination brought up. Nothing can robots can't take over the world. That's not even a possibility.
Also, I feel like
what happens when you give someone extreme machine learning capabilities.
Oh, funny thing, like glossed over in I think not the first, like early in the movies, like she illegally spied on kids.
Who?
The scientist lady, because she like recorded kids' conversations using the Furbies, and then told the dude.
Oh, I literally do not remember that. Is that what happened?
It's like a fucking one-off joke.
Yeah, one-off joke. Okay.
Damn, for real.
Data collection. Facebook. Hey yo.
So she has no moral bounding.
Yeah, she's worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And like, I guess it's an interesting thing how I guess we're shown that she's a toy collector. So she likes toys. She's a robot genius. So she works at the toy company making funny robots. Doesn't she find it? There's some moral gray grounds there.
That's like true. I guess like you never really feel that she actually has like a.
It seems like she doesn't like she cares, but she doesn't care enough, you know.
Yeah, I never really felt other than you see that she has a collection of toys, but I never really felt like she had a passion for the toys, like what they mean to children and shit like that. It's more like I don't know. She wants to just
make robot toys.
I want to be genius.
Yeah,
but this place isn't helping me become genius.
Yeah.
This place don't accept my genius.
I guess that's not very
Gemma the genius
justified that much in the movie, but they tried to like, look, she collect toy, very very cool.
Yeah,
she care very much about toy.
But that's
don't
like
roll
all
toy.
Yeah,
have we just stuck ourselves to single syllable words now?
Yeah,
she like toy. Ooga booga.
Ooga booga.
Yeah, and also just like the slasher aspect of the film was kind of shit because like none of it was really satisfying. Because when you got characters that are like, they're gonna die because they kind of annoyed the
robot
people. Even though two of the deaths were kind of dumb because like morally and ethically, the protagonists were in the wrong in that aspect. I don't know if you know what I'm referring to.
Dog.
Mate, stop spoiling the movie.
Is the dog a character?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of this, like, I guess we could talk more about in spoilers. But I don't know. I didn't find that slasher aspect of it very satisfying. I don't know. I think they're putting out an R-rated cut, so I might watch that, and maybe I'll find more enjoyment.
Yeah,
but I consider this as recut for kids. Maybe they'll like this one better. But for me, nah.
Yeah.
Made for kids.
Just watch Chucky.
No, not kids, but
people who want the slasher aspect.
Yeah.
Made for
And
young
Chucky's like
adults.
super self-aware because he's just like a funny dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just cracking jokes and shit. This movie's not that. It's like very
Nah.
plays everything very straightforward. This wasn't.
Straight edge.
We laughed at all the audience kind of laughed at all of the cringe moments, like when she would sing. Honestly, that was most of the
No.
laugh. Which I don't know if that was intentionally meant to be funny.
Is that a
I
Chucky
don't think it
moment?
was.
They should
That
have.
wasn't really a Chucky moment.
They should have sung Titanium for the end credits.
Yeah.
Shoot me
Not
down.
minus spoilers.
Oh yeah, because
minus spoilers.
she
Well, they
is
also did include
literally-
the song from the trailer, which was a Taylor Swift song that they made into like a scary horror version.
Because robots literally made of titanium, right?
No,
I
that would be a very
think-
expensive robot.
Yeah, but I think they said that like, oh, titanium or something.
I don't
Skeleton.
think it is. It's something else.
Hmm.
Similar material. I think.
Adamantium.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was adamantium.
Yeah.
Remember
Not
when she
better
popped
than
her claws?
titanium.
Yeah.
It's adamantium's not a real thing, mate.
Yeah, but it's better, right? Lore wise.
In Marvel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Why the fuck would you make a children's toy out of titanium?
Well, it's barely even a children's toy because
it's a
it retails
prototype,
for
right?
10K.
Yeah, but it's made for children,
Yeah.
for rich children, I suppose.
It is supposed to be durable. They did the thing. They
beat it over the head.
Yeah, they did the,
Tested.
they
Yeah,
did the
like-
Boston Dynamics
Yeah.
of it.
Invincible children's toy made for killing. Yes. Oh yes.
Oh, also the cops in this movie are incompetent.
Yes.
The police are kind of fucking dumb.
Or
really
they just there for a bit, be like, who killed the dog?
Stop spoiling the movie.
They don't know
We've
about the
discussed this-
dog,
You literally just said who killed the dog.
but the
Okay.
dog's not
We have
important.
to edit that out. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, just for future reference, when we're talking about
No
any
dog.
movies or anything,
No dog.
non-spoilers refers to what's in the trailer. Spoilers is what's not in the trailer.
What's the dog in the trailer?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's just all right. Taking it back to what was it? Boston Dynamics. beating it with
Police.
oh yeah, the police in this movie are kind of incompetent as well.
As usual.
All right,
Horror movie police officers.
we'll go cinematography.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
okay, I guess.
Yes. Yeah.
If only James Wan direction, I would have had fun with the cinematography. You know how he does like fucking crazy zooms and shit like that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but like that wasn't in this movie. Very disappointing. He only read the movie. Yeah.
Damn.
Editing visuals. CGI was pretty good.
Yeah. Nothing was uncanny.
Robot be
Well,
robot.
the robot
The
was
robot
purposely
meant to
uncanny.
be uncanny, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sound, audio,
Sure, fine.
shit song.
Yeah.
The robot.
Robot voice is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of robot-y.
Sometimes they played around with it a lot.
Yeah, because she
It-
adopts multiple voices.
Yeah, and it did the GLaDOS voice at one point.
Ah,
Yeah, whenever it's doing like a diagnostic or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
it should do that, which is pretty
Pretty cool.
nice. All right, I guess we could get into spoilers.
Yo, alright. I think I've done it enough. Do you want to do it?
I got a mic.
I know. Double track.
Spoiler zone.
I know that's not a double tracking.
All right, let's get into the
Yeah.
spoilers. Let's break this movie down a little bit. So
Yes.
Watch out for the thingy. Yes.
I kind of dig the arcs of the main two characters because it's kind of like, yo, mum and
Yo,
dad
mama.
die, so moves in with Art, but Art
Mother too.
isn't really used to children, and like her only,
Yeah.
she kind of just, she's very
Robot.
career focused, and she's
Yes.
like, oh, technology and shit, and she just like gives kid fucking iPad, and then eventually M3GAN to just like,
Truly
Yeah.
how like parents be these days.
yeah.
I've just realized what the bell in my head was. I heard M3GAN and like Megan, and in my head I was just thinking Mugen Train.
Uh,
Oh my god, Demon Slayer
Oh my
reference.
god.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
They should make a M3GAN train.
Yeah. M3GAN train becomes too much of a parent to her.
Mm.
Which I feel like it's a little bit dumb. Like, I don't. She's not little. I feel like she can distinguish between Megan being a robot and like a real parent a little bit. But like, I guess.
But I guess in the story, it's like the robot's so good that she's like a real friend.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like
She's a great listener.
I would like
Wash
for
your
me
hands.
personally, I would never be able to get over the uncanny valley the
Mm.
way Megan looks and acts because she doesn't really act like a real person. Like she sort of does.
She's like a very smart, tiny, weird person.
but it's still like I feel like I'm still fucking talking to Siri, honestly.
Her voice is like her voice and the face. I feel like is the most uncanny thing, but like the mannerisms can be possible.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also the one thing this is a really dumb fallacy, but it's a bit of a nitpick. But you know how Amika's like really smart and knows everything about the world because like robot would have been like connected
But
to the
she
internet.
didn't
all
know
that jazz.
about death.
Well, yeah, she didn't know about death, but she also like doesn't know like she didn't know what tic tac toe was.
She could just look that up, but I guess not.
Yeah, like I don't like. I feel like she should literally know everything. It doesn't really make sense. Also, I remember watching this. I was like, this makes me want to watch Age of Ultron,
Oh,
the better
Ultron.
robot movie. But yeah,
Yes.
A flawed
See, this is
robot
the
design
same.
for a
Well,
flawed movie.
Ultron is worse because he has no reason for his objective
no, he does. He's literally programmed.
to kill humans.
Yeah,
So
Dude,
if the humans
Ultron's-
are safe, so they have
Ultron's
to
whole
kill
thing,
humans.
right, is he's meant to be like a peacekeeping thing.
Oh, the peace, yes.
So it's like, how do you avoid
Kill humans.
or kill humans? And that, to be
Yeah.
honest, like I kind of agree with that.
So
Like,
it's just bad programming by Tony Stark.
yeah, remember the whole point of the movie is
What's
Tony
that?
makes a mistake, and then
Yeah.
that's why the Avengers get into fights in that movie.
I forgot the movie.
So yeah,
But yeah.
I think Ultron's motivations are like pretty. This is completely unrelated to this movie, I guess. But I think Ultron's motivations make sense.
They should program Megan to keep the peace.
It's not like fucking other robot stuff where they're like, oh, I want to take over the world. Ultron's more like, I just want to get rid of all the humans in order to achieve my objective,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool stuff.
Oh, I can talk about the dog now.
Oh, you can talk about the dog now, yeah.
Haha,
Bro,
dog.
literally, they go onto her fucking property. They get bitten by the dog, right?
Yes.
But like, they went on her property. It's like, this is America, bro. They're
You
not
mean-
allowed to go on other people's
You
property.
mean Megan, right? 'Cause she went over the fence.
Yeah, and the girl. They both because
Oh,
the girl
they
gets bitten.
Ah,
she goes under the fence.
Yes. Because she was trying to get Megan.
Yeah,
But yes.
but like low key, like they are in the wrong because you're not allowed to. That's trespassing going onto someone else's property.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But
But
dog
then
be
they
dog.
get killed for it because I guess the lady was a bit mean about it. But I thought the main character, like the mom Gemma or whatever her name is, she was kind of a dick to her neighbor though.
She just hates her, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, from the first time she pulls up, she's like, "Yo, stop spraying shit on my driveway.
Yeah.
Fuck off."
Yeah, she's kind of a dick.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the neighbor deserved to die. But Mr. Stephen King Bully over here, he just for some reason it's just like, fuck off. I'm gonna stab this girl with the spiky thing. And then was he gonna rape Megan?
Maybe. Oh
Because
yeah.
he goes down and starts like taking off her clothes.
Does he know what sex is?
I don't know. Wasn't he on this like fucking head or something?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
But also, does he know what a robot is?
Yeah. Can't he tell this a robot? Yes, but he dies.
Yeah.
Bad boys die.
Yeah.
Bad boys for life. No, bad boys for dead.
For real.
See, this is why you don't let kids run around in the forest, parent.
Yeah.
Megan went full beast mode on that one. All fours.
That's some furry
That
shit.
was very funny, yeah.
Also non-spoiler because that was in the trailer. We just saw Megan in the trailer.
Yeah. Bounding. So fucking like the dog.
Woof.
Oh yeah, I liked how she would emulate people's voices and kill them.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it just didn't cut away from all of the fucking deaths. Or like you got when Ronnie Cheng dies, he gets stabbed through the chest. There's no blood, but then there's blood on the machete.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which is, yeah, I feel like there was probably a blood spurt that they cut out or something.
Yeah. Probably.
True.
And yeah, the other dude, the Ronnie Cheng's assistant, kind of dies for no reason except for the fact that like they kind of went through this little subplot of like, oh, he's stealing company secrets or something.
Just so
just to justify
Megan
his
can
death, I guess.
potentially frame him, but she killed other people as well and didn't frame them.
Yeah.
Huh. Yes.
Yes. Well, yeah, there was not really much reason for that, but I guess.
Yeah, she didn't try to cover up her steps before, so why is she trying to cover it up
She
now?
barely covered up her steps with the dog, dude. It was pretty fucking obvious. Like, I don't know, yeah.
Weird thing. Maybe they had something else for that, but I guess they didn't.
Yeah.
Continue.
With it.
But yeah, my favorite part of the film is when robot fight.
Yes.
I was like, they better do that with the little spike in gauntlets, you know? And then they have a...
Bruce.
It reminded me of like
Bruce the robot.
Jurassic World, how they go the T-Rex versus the Indominus Rex.
Dino fight.
Yeah, it gave me Dino Fight vibes.
Oh, how
Also,
far we've come.
They literally pull a Chucky with the ending as well, because they have the fight and then like the face gets like so like ripped off and shit, so it just looks more fucked up. Kind of like the Chucky thing, right?
Yeah.
And also, I guess the big thing from the ending is Megan's not really dead because Megan's in the fucking house thing.
Yeah. She's in the service, so she's still there.
Yeah.
And I guess she's watching from the Google Home thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, that's why you don't put your funny AI's access. Don't give him access to your whole server, your whole database.
Not to
Because
the
I don't
cloud.
really get how she did, because
Or she's just smart enough to be like, all right, I have access now.
it's a very much a classic Ultron.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Ultron.
it's just kind of just better with any technology. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the logic with Ultron, like he's smart that he could just go anywhere. Or is it
Sort
just
of, but he
'cause, like,
also literally moves around. Because he creates new body
yeah,
and then forms an army.
as in like how he gains access to different systems because he's just that smart. Be like, yes, I'm in now.
Yeah, which is like an established thing in previous movies. It's like Jarvis could do that. I was watching the classic 2012 Avengers movie last night, and Jarvis hacked into the Shield servers and stole all their secrets in like one little line of dialogue.
Very smart.
But yeah, and Ultron is like kind of like Jarvis.
Made by Tony.
Yeah. Do we have anything more to say about this movie?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Furbies. Remember those?
Furbies.
That
They
part
make
was
funny-
so fucking funny at the start where they're like, my dog just died. And then the entire audience starts laughing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Haha, dogs.
Who needs dogs?
Foreshadowing.
Yes, foreshadowing for dogs.
Yeah.
With the dog.
I feel like we spent so long to talk about this movie that there isn't like even much to really talk about this movie.
I think our heads hurt from talking about this film.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah. Final verdicts time.
Verdicto
let's
del
go.
mundo. Yeah, Megan from Drake and Josh, the Nickelodeon hit show from 2008. She was the better Megan.
I have an aunt named Megan. Megan,
if you swap it around, Megan Free Stallion was be pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh.
smart boy.
Yeah.
That's not smart.
It's very smart.
Did Megan twerk at any point in this movie? That would be funny.
No.
That would be awesome.
And in the next film, Robot Sex Dolls.
What if she hit the gritty and grabbed like an assault rifle?
Holy shit.
Like Greg's mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then She-Hulk has to bust them out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bust a
yes.
move, more like it.
verdict. It's this movie be
Free. V. Furby.
Furby, very Furby. As I've said earlier, half of the movie is kind of like there's exposition. I guess the drama of the movie. I like the themes they're going for, but I don't like the execution. You get me?
Yeah, man.
The slasher bits be lacking.
Ooh.
They're a bit underwhelming there, as we've discussed. So I'd give this movie I'll be a bit generous and give it a 5.
5.
5 out of 10. I watched Chucky, the Mark Hamill movie, instead.
And in the
Watch the original.
I watched Chucky.
Yes, watch the original. And in the sequel to the sequel, Smart Trains. With
Mugen
AI
Train.
trains, and then we'll get M3GAN Train.
For real.
I don't know. I like Bruce.
Who's
6
Bruce?
out of 10.
Who's Bruce?
I think that was the robot's name.
Oh yeah, Bruce. Bruce is pretty slay.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, for me, I'm also feeling about a 5 out of 10. It's an okay movie.
Mm.
It's kind of average, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
An average of like 5.3-ish, 4-ish. I don't know. Do
Yeah,
we really care?
I think about 5.3.
Do we really care? No, not really.
5.3D.
No.
Alrighty. Hold on.
Thank you so much for watching our YouTube highlights of our Spotify and Apple
Yeah.
Podcasts. We're the Unholy Trinity on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Check us
5,000
out.
review, and you send
Yeah.
us your comments on unholy.pod on Instagram and free.unholy.things at gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can talk.